What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, it's going to be another one of those motivational videos to get you guys pumped going into this year, going into this month, next couple of months, to really improve not only the skill that you're working on to be successful in life, to improve your lifestyle at such a young age, and set you up for your future self, but to really focus on improving your psychology and your mentality. And without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Backstory on this video is I was just hanging out with a couple of my friends and we got into the topic of being an entrepreneur at a young age. And they asked me, being the person who I am now, or like they asked me what my background was, like why I decided to start what I started, which is trading and marketing, why I started it, like how was it when I started, what did I face, what objections came to me when I first started. And I told them my story going into it, and they were like, yo, like no glaze, but we're genuinely inspired by you. Like we see like the amount of work you put in, and the one thing that really stuck out to us is that you had the balls to start it during high school. I'm like, what do you mean by that? He's like, well, like all the kids in our high school, they're like more focused on senior year parties and stuff, but you, instead of doing that kind of stuff, you wanted to use your time in order, to learn a skill to change your life at such a young age. Like that's not normal. I'm like, yeah, I talk about that a lot in my videos where I'm like, the hardest thing to do as an entrepreneur at a young age is taking the step. And I talk about this all the time and I don't want to be repetitive, but one of the main things I want to talk about in this video is how hard it is to actually take that step. Because a lot of it that comes with taking that step is the reason why you're not taking that step is because of what you think other people are going to think about you. And that's true. A lot of people are going to think you're weird. A lot of people think you're going to be wasting your time because you're not taking the normal route that normal people would take, which is finish high school, go to college for a degree, and then just slave your way in a corporate job, upping your rank and making a chill amount, which is great for some people, but not for us. Like we see online that there's so much more than just a simple college degree. And I'm not hating on college because I go to college, I'm in college right now, but there's so much more than working towards a simple degree that's going to get you X amount of money. Like there's an infinite amount of money that can be made online, and I say this all the time, we are in the richest generation of teenagers. So why don't you, at the age you are, at the age I am, 19 years old, you guys are probably around the same age watching this video right now, why don't you want to step in line with all these other people you see online making money? Why don't you want to step in that line and try to take a go at it? Try to take that risk, take that step in order to learn a valuable skill. What's the worst that can happen? You learn the fucking skill and you fail at it, but at least you learn the skill. You're going into something else with the knowledge of this skill that you learned, and it didn't work out for you, but you still learned that skill, right? And they're talking to me about this because they're doing their own thing, they want to get into their own business and stuff. So I was really just telling them like what they should do, what they should start thinking about, dedicating their time to their research, to learning a skill. And that comes more than just setting, from 12 to 1, I'm going to research. It's your daily routine too. It's about how you go about every single morning. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Is it doom scroll on TikTok? Is it sit in bed and just look at your ceiling? Or is it, hey, I'm going to wake up this morning and I'm going to go on a mile walk to open my mind. I'm going to wake up this morning. I'm going to read a book first thing in the morning, eat a good breakfast. Then I'm going to go outside, get some, oxygen in me, get some real dopamine in me. Something I recently started last week is every single morning I'm waking up at 7:30 in the morning, right before market open. I'm taking 10 minutes in bed just to reflect on what I need to get done for the day. I wake up, I go to the gym, and I run 2 miles on the treadmill. I don't do my list session yet. I do that later in the day. But I wake up and run 2 miles every day. Why? Because I want that stimulation. I want to be ready going into market open, prepared with an open mind, and a clear mind, and awake. I want to be awake, because you can't just roll out of bed and be like, I'm going to go straight to it. No, you need to go outside. You need to take time to yourself, and that comes with self-discipline. Learning the skill, you're going to learn more than just a skill. You're going to learn self-discipline. You're going to find yourself. You're going to learn how to be motivated throughout the day. You're going to learn that you don't need to be wasting your time, your nights going out and partying. You need to be wasting your time just gooning in your room all day, just getting quick dopamine, scrolling on your phone. You could be putting your time to something so much more resourceful that's going to add on to your future. That's going to multiply as you go on, and you're going to build yourself up to becoming the version that you envision yourself, right? Like, you can envision such a future where you see yourself owning a Porsche GT3 RS. You see yourself living this lavish lifestyle. You see yourself with a family taken care of, that your wife doesn't need to work, that your kids go to a nice school, private school, whatever. You know, they're getting good education, and you're still doing what you love through the skill you learn and putting it into assets how to keep multiplying, you know, growing that generational wealth. You see that vision in your head, but you're too scared to take that step. And why are you too scared? It's because people, you think, well, you're scared of what other people are going to think of you, bro. And if you're scared of what other people are going to think of you, that's the first thing you have in your mind. Bro, simple enough, this probably isn't for you, bro. Because learning the skill is going to take a toll on your life, bro. And people are going to start to realize that people are going to, you know, comment negatively on you, saying like, bro, just stop doing that shit. It's not going to work. You know, bro, my friend tried doing that and he failed. Like, he's whatever. He's in a frat right now. He's chilling. Or, hey, your parents are going to come to you and you're going to be like, oh, like, honey, don't do that. Your brother, your sister tried to do that and it didn't work. But bro, you're thinking about like all these other people are saying, and you're forgetting the main purpose. You're not doing it for them. You're not doing it to satisfy them, to prove a point to them. Maybe your family, right? They'll appreciate you once you make it, right? But who are you really doing this for, bro? You're doing this for yourself. You're doing this for yourself, and a lot of people forget that they think they're doing it for their friends just to, you know, flex some stupid watch on the wrist, to flex some car on them. Bro, no, you're doing this for yourself because you genuinely want to change your life. You hate the place that you are in right now. You hate the hole that you've dug yourself in, and you want a way out. And you see that future for yourself. You see that vision yourself, bro. God didn't put that vision in your head for no reason, bro. He put that vision on there so you can see, you can feel, you can literally feel it, bro. You see it and you feel it. What you're gonna be in 3 years from now, what you're gonna be in a couple years from now, a month from now, bro. Like, I promise you, if you just started the skill today, like, tomorrow's gonna look so much better for you because you know what you got to do throughout the day, and it's gonna multiply. You're gonna see yourself next month. You're gonna be like, damn, like, I've improved myself. Like, maybe I haven't made money off of it. Maybe I haven't actually, you know, really learned it yet. But the way I go about my daily routines, the way I go about my habits has improved, has increasingly improved, bro. And it's not something we should take for granted, bro. Like, there's so much more in life than just that simple funnel, that simple pyramid scheme of going to high school, going to college, getting a degree, getting, you know, that great job, that manager position at your job, and then making, you know, what you're making a year. There's so much more than that, bro. And a lot of people are probably going to go against this video that don't understand it. But me and you, the reason why you're watching this video is because you're in the same position that I am. And I promise you, there are other people out there who are in the same position that you are in. And that's why I keep posting on social media. I don't post it for my friends back at home who are, you know, doing their own thing, that don't do anything related to me, right? I don't post it for them. I post it simply for myself because that's what I believe in. I'm documenting my own journey, and I'm showing you guys that this is possible. I'm taking you guys along my journey, not only so I can teach you, so I can educate you on things that I did in the past that I think you guys should implement in your daily lives now to make that change and, you know, skip a couple steps in the book, but also to inspire you guys and show you that this shit is really possible. Just don't take me for granted, bro. Look at all the people online, bro. Look at TJR, look at Brez, Alex Hormozi, bro. All these people came maybe not from nothing, but they came from learning nothing. They came from knowing nothing about the skill they're in, and to the where they are now, bro. And you can clearly see that in the way they live their life, bro. And isn't that a life that you want to live, bro? At such a young age, we don't need to be 50 and finally getting that manager position, you know? We can become our own bosses, bro. And that's why we're here today. I'm not like the other people who are just trying to work towards their way when they're 50, 60 to get that big, you know, big job raise. That fucking, I don't even know what's called, bro. That promotion, yeah. I work for myself, bro, and it's just such a blessing that we're here today at the ages we are thinking about this stuff. One of the things my friends mentioned is that, oh, like, you can talk to my, what I want to do is, like, I want to take the money I earn from trading, from marketing, and I want to start a real estate business, right? This is just a vehicle that's going to persuade my actual purpose in life. He was saying, bro, you can talk to my dad. He's crazy into real estate. I'm like, oh, really? When he started? Oh, he started when he was like 40, 50. I'm like, wow, that's great. Bro, that's great and all. 40, 50 years old, bro. You're telling me I'm going to have to wait till I'm 40, 50 years old to buy my first property? Hell no, bro. You got me messed up, twin. Like, it's just such a blessing that we're thinking the way we're thinking at a young age, bro. And that's not their fault, right? They were born in a generation where they didn't have these type of opportunities to make money online. They didn't have this vehicle to make money online and able to achieve those dreams at such a younger age. But bro, we do. And if we don't capitalize that right, we don't capitalize that opportunity right fucking now, it's going to be too late. And I'm not saying that it's going to be too late. It's just because there's going to be other people on the line waiting for their turn. And I promise you, the guy next to you who's trying to do the exact same thing, y'all got the same minds, but your work ethic might be different, bro. And if you don't put in the work right now, you're gonna miss out on a lot of steps, bro. It's so important that you guys take that step literally right fucking now and do it for yourself. Don't listen to what all the other people are saying over there. Don't listen to what your parents are saying, neglecting what you're doing. Don't listen to your friends talking shit behind your back, because they don't understand, bro. And simple as enough, they don't understand where you come from and your vision for yourself, because that's a vision that only you and God see for yourself. And that's what I want you guys to know for today. Don't do it for other people. Do it for yourself, and do it for your future self. I promise you, you guys are going to get the life you guys want when you guys are in your early 20s, late 30s, or not late 30s, early 30s, or late 20s, right? Bro, that is still such a young age compared to what I heard from my friend. His dad started when he was like 45. You know, his business, from the money he's made on the side from his actual job. Bro, we have so many vehicles right now that we can turn it on to push the gas on it in order to make money right now, in order to fund the business idea that we really want to fund, whether that's creating a new product for people to use, whether that's investing in real estate, whatever the fuck it may be, bro. We have an opportunity right now to make that shit happen, and I guarantee you guys, I'm not missing out on that opportunity, and I know for a fact you guys don't want to miss out on this opportunity. It was a couple months ago during Thanksgiving, I'm pretty sure. It was a pregame. My friends were going to go out to a club. I wasn't going to go. I was going to show up to see my friends from college, spend time with them. And the girl's house we went to, her dad is a super successful chiropractor. But not only chiropractor, he's really good at long-term investments. He has a lot of money in real estate. And of course, like I said earlier, that's something I was passionate in. That's what I see my purpose in real estate. So instead of hanging out with my friends and talking to them, literally me and bro sat down for a good hour and we just talked about real estate. He shared his journey with me. He shared all these different ways to go about it, how you got to become your own bank, repay yourself, take loans from yourself, repay it over time, how to capitalize on deals, how to really scale properties up, how to invest properly. And he told me, he literally told me straight up, bro, and these are some of the best words I've ever heard. He's like he was like, "Hey Ethan, there's a reason why you're talking to me right now, and there's a reason why you're not over there drinking. I see so much potential in yourself. I see so much in you that I'm willing to give you this information, because, dude, you literally sat with me for 20 minutes. You literally just said hi to me, and we ended up talking for around 30 to 45 minutes about real estate properties, when you could have been over there with your friends, talking with them and talking about whatever, drinking with them. But instead, you decided to take your time of this hangout and talk with me. Even his wife was like, "Hey, let him go, let him have fun." I was so locked in with this guy, bro. We're gonna go get coffee soon. Shout out to him. But he's taught me so much about that skill that no one else, I could have found that information online, but hearing it from a person's story is way better than hearing that shit online, bro. And I'm just so grateful that I got that experience to talk to him. This is so off track, but I'm so grateful I got that experience to talk with him, because it just inspires me even more. And it inspires me to share my story with you guys, because I genuinely want you guys to be successful with me. I'm still in this journey. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, bro. My goal is to touch 100K this year, bro. And I have that goal. I have that goal set up for me. I have what I got to do every single day in my life. I know what I got to do every month to achieve that goal. And I want you guys to set yourself up properly. And even if you're at the beginning, it starts with taking that fucking step, bro. Take that step. Do it for yourself. Find the passion that you love to do. Not even passion. It's passion versus purpose, bro. That's another thing we talked about with my friends. Passion versus purpose. You can be passionate about something, but is that really your purpose? Think about that. Find your purpose, find your passion, and execute it, bro. Execute that vision that you see in your head, because I promise you that vision in your head isn't there for no reason. God put that in your path. Your mind put that in your path for a reason, and I don't want you guys to miss out. This is a generational opportunity that we're in. There's so many different ways to make money online. It's insane. Just do it for yourself. Don't listen to what other people will say about you. Don't listen to your parents. And, bro, do it for yourself. And like I say in every single video, I believe in every single one of you guys, and I know you guys are all going to make it. So that basically concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I really hope that you guys take this video into consideration, reflect on it, take the kind of things I said and apply in your every single day life, bro. And again, take that step, bro. So important to take that step. I love and appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one.